Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Touristic, your go-to source for travel insights. Today, we're exploring 10 essential travel hacks every tourist should know. These tips are designed to transform your journey from a potential stress fest into an unforgettable adventure. So get ready because this is going to be insightful. Let's dive in. Alright, first up, and this one is huge, absolutely massive, pack light. I cannot stress this enough. You think you need all that stuff? You don't. Trust me on this. Every extra t-shirt, every just-in-case gadget, it all adds up. And what does it add up to? A heavier bag. A bag you've got to lug through airports, hoist onto trains, drag up flights of stairs. It's a literal pain in the back. The freedom you gain from a lighter bag is immeasurable. It's like unlocking a new level of travel. Think about it. You're nimble, you're quick. You can weave through crowds, make tight connections, and take spontaneous detours. I've been there, struggling with an overpacked suitcase, watching smarter travelers breeze past me. It's a lesson you learn fast, or you can just listen to me now and skip the suffering. Your future self will thank you. This isn't just about convenience, it's about enhancing your entire experience. So, how do you do it? How do you achieve this mythical state of packing enlightenment? It starts with a ruthless audit of your packing list. Lay everything out that you need. Now cut it in half, seriously. Be brutal. Ask yourself, will I use this multiple times? If the answer is a hesitant maybe, leave it behind. Versatility is your best friend. Think items that can serve multiple purposes. A scarf that's also a blanket or a head covering, shoes that are comfortable for walking but smart enough for a decent restaurant. Next up, let's talk about not getting lost. Or at least getting lost in a fun, exploratory way, not in a I'm late and stressed and where the heck am I kind of way. This is where your smartphone, that little supercomputer in your pocket, becomes your absolute best friend. Navigation apps. In this day and age, wandering around with a giant paper map looking like a bewildered tourist is just unnecessary, and frankly, less efficient. We've got technology, people. Let's use it. There are so many incredible apps out there designed to make navigating a new city or even a new country a total breeze. Google Maps is the obvious king for a reason. It's comprehensive. It's got walking, driving, public transport directions, real-time traffic updates. It's a powerhouse. But don't sleep on other apps like Citymapper, which is fantastic for public transport in many major cities, often giving you more detailed and user-friendly transit options than Google. Waze is great if you're driving, especially for avoiding traffic jams. The key here is to download these apps you go. Get familiar with them. Okay, this next one isn't about gear or apps, but it's just as important, maybe even more so, for enriching your travel experience. Learn basic phrases in the local language. Now, I'm not saying you need to become fluent before your 2-week vacation, nobody expects that, but learning a few key words and phrases, that goes a long, long way. It's about respect, it's about connection, and honestly, it can make your interactions so much smoother and more pleasant. Think about it from the locals' perspective. Someone comes into their shop, their restaurant, their country, and makes an effort, even a fumbling one, to speak a little bit of their language. It shows you care. It shows you're not just expecting everyone to cater to you in English. That small effort can open doors. It can turn a transactional encounter into a genuine human interaction. A smile and a hello in the local tongue can work wonders. What kind of phrases are we talking about? The essentials. Hello, goodbye, please, thank you, excuse me. Alright, let's talk about something that, in today's world, is as essential as your passport, a portable charger. Your phone, as we've discussed, is your map, your translator, your camera, your connection to information, your emergency contact device. It does everything. And what happens when that lifeline runs out of battery in the middle of an unfamiliar city, or right when you're about to capture that perfect sunset photo? Disaster, frustration, missed opportunities. That's what happens. This is where the portable charger, the power bank, the juice pack, whatever you want to call it, becomes your absolute hero. It's a simple piece of tech, but man, is it crucial. I never ever travel without at least one, sometimes two, if I know I'm going to be off-grid or using my phone a ton for filming or navigation. It's non-negotiable for me, and it should be for you too. Don't let a dead battery dictate your day or put you in a bind. There are a million options out there, so how do you choose? Think about capacity, measured in milliampere hours. A smaller one, say 5,000 mAh, might give your phone one full charge, which is great for a day out. Let's shift gears and talk about getting there, specifically booking those flights. This hack is a classic for a reason. Book flights in advance. Now I know there's a certain allure to last-minute deals, a romantic notion of spontaneously jetting off. And hey, sometimes that works out, but more often than not, especially for popular destinations or during peak seasons, waiting until the last minute is a recipe for paying way more than you need to. The airlines, they know. The general wisdom, and it usually holds true, is that flight prices tend to creep up as the departure date gets closer. Airlines use complex algorithms, and they're banking on business travelers or less flexible tourists needing those last-minute seats. By booking in advance, I'm talking weeks or even months, especially for international travel. You're often tapping into earlier, cheaper fare buckets. It's just smart financial planning for your trip. So, when is the sweet spot? It varies, but for domestic flights, think about 1 to 3 months out. For international flights, maybe 2 to 8 months out. There are tons of studies and articles on this, but the core idea is, don't leave it to the week before. Alright, you've landed, you're in a new city. How are you going to get around? Taxis and ride shares are convenient, sure, but they can add up fast. And you're often stuck in traffic seeing the city through a car window. My advice? Hack number 6. Use public transportation. The bus, the subway, the tram, the local train. These are your tickets to not only saving money but also to a more authentic travel experience. Seriously, it's how the locals move, so why wouldn't you? First off, the cost savings can be huge. A single taxi ride across a big city can sometimes cost more than a multi-day public transport pass. Most cities offer tourist passes or day tickets that give you unlimited rides for a set period. Do a little research before you go, or ask at the tourist information office when you arrive. This can be an absolute game changer for your budget, freeing up cash for other, more exciting things than just getting from A to B. But it's not just about the money. Using public transport immerses you in the daily life of the city. You're rubbing shoulders with locals on their way to work, to school, to meet friends. Let's talk accommodation. Hotels are great, Airbnbs have their place, but there's another option that often gets overlooked. Stay in hostels. Hostels have evolved. They're stylish, clean, and offer amazing value. The most obvious benefit is the price. Hostels are almost always cheaper than hotels, and many offer private rooms too. You get access to all the hostel amenities. This next hack is all about preparing for the worst, so you can travel with peace of mind. It's simple, it's crucial, and it can save you a world of pain. Keep copies of important documents. I'm talking about your passport, your visa, if you need one, your driver's license, your flight confirmations, hotel bookings, travel insurance details, anything that would be a nightmare to lose or replace while you're abroad. This is non-negotiable, folks. Imagine this scenario: your bag gets stolen or you simply misplace your passport. Panic sets in. If you don't have copies, you're facing a bureaucratic nightmare, trying to prove who you are, dealing with embassies, potentially derailing your entire trip. It's a headache you absolutely do not need. Having copies can expedite the process of getting replacements and prove your identity and travel plans. It's your backup, your safety net. So what's the best way to do this? I recommend a two-pronged approach: physical copies and digital copies. For physical copies, make a couple of photocopies of everything. Keep one set with you, but separate from the originals, like originals in your money belt, copies in your day pack. Leave another set with someone trustworthy back home just in case you lose everything. This redundancy is key. Alright, this one isn't glamorous, it's not exciting, but man, oh man, is it important. Hack number 9, get travel insurance. I know, it feels like an extra expense, something you not need. You think, I'm careful, I'm healthy, what could go wrong? Famous last words, my friends. Travel insurance is that thing you hope you never have to use, but if you do need it, you'll be thanking your lucky stars you got it. It's about managing risk. What does travel insurance typically cover? Well, it varies by policy, so you to read the fine print, but generally you're looking at a few key areas. Medical emergencies are a big one. If you get sick or injured abroad, medical bills can be astronomical, especially in certain countries. Your regular health insurance might not cover you overseas, or might offer very limited coverage. Travel insurance can cover hospital stays, doctor visits, emergency evacuation, potentially saving you tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Then there's trip cancellation or interruption. Last but definitely not least, this hack is so simple, so fundamental, yet so often overlooked, especially when we're out of our routines. Stay hydrated. Yeah, I'm talking about drinking enough water. It sounds basic, I know, but when you're traveling, dealing with different climates, long flights, busy sightseeing schedules, it's incredibly easy to forget to drink enough, and dehydration can sneak up on you and really mess with your trip. Think about what dehydration does. It can cause headaches, fatigue, dizziness, muscle cramps. It can make you feel sluggish and irritable. Basically, it makes you feel crummy. And who wants to feel crummy when they're supposed to be enjoying an amazing travel experience? Staying properly hydrated, on the other hand, keeps your energy levels up, helps your body adjust to new environments, and generally keeps you feeling your best. It's foundational to your well-being. Air travel is notoriously dehydrating. The air inside a plane cabin is incredibly dry, so, on flight days, make a conscious effort to drink more water than usual. Avoid too much alcohol or caffeine as they can dehydrate you further. Bring an empty reusable water bottle through security and fill it up at a water fountain on the other side. Alright, there you have it, 10 travel hacks that I absolutely swear by. Things that have made my own adventures smoother, cheaper, and just plain better. From packing light like a pro to staying juiced up with a portable charger, and remembering the simple power of a few local phrases and plenty of water, these tips are all about making your travel experience the best it can possibly be. It's about being prepared, being smart, and being open to the world. Thanks for watching. I really hope you found these travel hacks helpful. If you did, do me a solid and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. And if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon so you don't miss out on more travel tips, gear reviews, and crazy adventures from Touristic. We've got so much more cool stuff coming your way, and I don't want you to miss a beat. Most importantly, I hope this inspires you to get out there and see the world, or even just explore your own backyard with a fresh perspective. Travel is one of the most incredible things we can do. It broadens our minds, connects us with other cultures, and creates memories that last a lifetime. So use these hacks, plan that trip, and go make some stories. Safe travels, be good to each other, and see you in the next video. Peace out. And don't forget to subscribe for more interesting facts and travel tips.